Okay, so the next section that we're going to talk about is section 1.8, temperature. There are 3 different scales for temperature, 2 of which at least you'll be familiar with. The first is Celsius. A degree C is a symbol, and that's the metric unit for temperature. Kelvin is next, with a capital K is the symbol, and that's the SI system. And lastly, Fahrenheit, abbreviated degrees F, and that's like the US system. So metric and SI are most often used in physical sciences, and Fahrenheit is most often used in the engineering sciences. So it's important to know how to convert between all 3 of these different temperature scales, because you might be given temperature in one, but your answer needs to be in a different scale. So let's talk about converting between Celsius and Kelvin. So the formula is temperature in Kelvin equals the temperature in Celsius plus 273.15. Okay? Vice versa, temperature in degrees Celsius is equal to the temperature in Kelvin minus 273.15. Okay, so those are our 2 formulas. So an example, let's say we're given 300 Kelvin and we need to convert to Celsius. So we're going to use our second formula, temperature in Celsius equals temperature in Kelvin minus 273.15. So if we plug our number in, temperature in Celsius equals 300.0 minus 273.15. And if we do that math and solve, we get 26.85 degrees C. And then we need to look at sig figs. So 300 has 1 decimal place, 273 has 2 decimal places. So our answer would have 1 decimal place. So our final answer should be 26.9 degrees Celsius. And that's because we're using our rules for addition and subtraction. Okay, now if you need to convert from Celsius to Fahrenheit or Fahrenheit to Celsius, you would use one of these 2 formulas. So it gets a little more complicated here. So temperature in Celsius is equal to 5/9 times temperature in Fahrenheit minus 32, or temperature in Fahrenheit is equal to temperature in Celsius times 5/9 plus 32. So another example, 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit is normal body temperature. Convert to degrees Celsius. Okay, so we can use our formula. Temperature in Celsius equals 5/9 times the temperature in Celsius, or temperature in Fahrenheit, I'm sorry, which is 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit minus 32. Okay, so we can do the math one step at a time. So 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit minus 32 is equal to 66.6. So we bring our 5/9 down. So 5/9 times 66.6 equals 37.0 degrees Celsius. So normal body temperature in degrees Celsius is 37. Okay, so our final answer is 37. So now let's say we want to convert normal body temperature from Celsius to Kelvin. So we're going to convert to Kelvin now. So our formula, again, temperature in Kelvin equals temperature in degrees C plus 273.15. So if we plug our numbers in, 37.0 plus 273.15, we do that math, we get 310.15 Kelvin. So if we look at sig figs again, 37 has 1 decimal place, 273 has 2, so our answer needs to have 1 decimal place. So 310.2 Kelvin is our final answer. That's really about it for temperature. It's pretty much very similar to the last video where we were using unit conversion, except for temperature we're given specific formulas that convert from one temperature scale to another.